What's going on, my Christian gym community? We're about to get it going with a chest day today here at old GIH. But just wanted to start off with a couple of little passages. Been really speaking to me. I've got some friends going through depression. I battle intrusive thoughts myself. So again, we're going to read in Isaiah 55 verses 8 and 9. So Isaiah 55 verses 8 and 9. Listen to what God tells us. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, says the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So as you're battling through intrusive thoughts, you're battling through depression, just know those aren't your thoughts. Those are the evil one creeping in, planting the seed of destruction. So we always go to God's will. His way is higher than our ways. His thoughts are better than our thoughts. So if you're out there, you're struggling, and you just need some uplifting, reach out to me. I got a prayer list that I put together. I pray for people every single day. I would love to put you on that prayer list if you need it. But right now we're going to start growing them chests. Let's get it, boys and girls. We're going to warm up with some lightweight flies. I ain't trying to really get anything going, just get blood in that muscle. So this ain't really a working set. Just go get a good pump, loosen the shoulders up a little bit before we get into that heavy pressing movement. First movement of the day is going to be some dumbbell flies. First movement of the day is going to be dumbbell incline press. So again, right here, we're just warming stuff up. Get that blood in there. Yeah. So now that we're warmed up, feeling good activation in the chest, we're gonna start with just a couple of light sets to work up the motion to get to our heavy set. Coming down deep, touching those outer parts of the shoulder, making sure we're stretching that chest. We do. So we'll do a couple of warm-up sets. That right there was 55 pounds. We'll go from 55, probably hit 80 pounds next. Then we'll go 80 pounds to hundreds, and then from the hundreds to the 130s. And we'll go ahead. I think I got 9 last week. I'll check my book, but again, worry about tempo and form. Hopefully I'll get 10 or 11. We're gonna shoot for 12, but hopefully 10 or 11 here. Again, with my warm-ups, I'll keep my elbows out a little further. For safety reasons, you'll see I'll sort of, once I hit these 130s, I'll definitely move in some. And again, it's just better stability and control. I still feel it real good in my chest. So that's the main thing, making sure we're getting that good contraction. You don't never hear judges say you got too big of a upper chest. So really all of my pressings are focused upper chest. Today is chest and shoulders. And then I'll throw in this Dynabody right here to hit the all over chest. So that's sort of the outline for today. Let's go. This will be our last warm-up set, going with the hundreds. Probably only hit them for about 4 times. Again, just more, my chest feels good, but just more getting used to weight versus just jumping from 80s to 130s. My body don't do good with that big of jumps. Even as I progress on leg press, I'll go from, say, in the beginning of the season, 3 warm-up sets. I'm able to finish with 6 warm-up sets just because that initial shock of the weight gets in my head and messes with me. So I make them little jumps just for mental reasons. From say in the beginning of the season, 3 warm-up sets, I'm able to finish with 6 warm-up sets just because that initial shock of the weight gets in my head and messes with me. So I make them little jumps just for mental reasons. Yep. 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 Oh. Yeah, felt good, felt good. Yep. Yeah. Hey, come on. Now, I might have had one more in me, but without a spot and being that heavy, I don't want to risk it. So we'll call it good there. That was one more rep than last week. So there's still progression. And next we'll do a back down set. We're gonna hit the hundreds and shoot for 16 reps. Back down for 100. Got 12 last week. So feeling pretty good. 13's gonna happen. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. We're gonna progress. Probably gonna hit, I'm thinking 15. Again, I ain't quitting till failure on this weight here. A lot more stable feeling. So as far as my rest periods, my main compound movements, I don't focus on the time. It's more when I feel ready and know that I can hit my weights. So again, I mean, it ain't 5 minutes, probably more 3. But then when I get into more of my accessory movements, then I start managing the 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Because again, you don't need as much time. But these heavy lifts, I want to make sure I can hit my numbers. So let's see. Right in the comment section, how many of you think I'm gonna get the hundreds for? Again, last week I got 12. 130s I got last week 8, 9 this week. Let me know, leave that comment. Maybe I shouldn't have put a number in my head. Before I tried to come out the hole, it was moving good. Yeah. So if y'all said 15, you was right. I think it was 15. I had to go back and watch the video. So here we are with the second exercise. Starting out on this at 210. I don't really warm up on this machine. It's so stable. I don't feel like I need a warm up. I get a good deep stretch in it. So again, I go slow and controlled and really focus on the squeeze on this one since it doesn't utilize stabilizing muscles. So we're gonna see, last week I think I got 10, so we're gonna shoot for 13 or 14, even though in my last video I said I shouldn't count because it looked like I cheated myself. Yep. The dismount is the only thing I don't like about this machine. I wish it was like some of that Jim LeCoe machinery where it had the foot pedal to help get in and out. But hey, take what you can get. So here we're moving into overhead press. My goal is 3 sets, 12 to 16 reps. So I'm gonna record my first set. Last week I got 13. My second set, I got 8, which is out of my rep range, but again, I'm getting good stimulus and I still feel like it's in that hypertrophy stage, so I don't mind it. If I ever drop below 8 or really 7, I reset for the next week. So here I should hopefully get 14 to 16, and then on my last set, I hope to get 10. So I'll stay at this weight till I can get them all in that rep range. And once I get my last set hitting around 14, I'll probably go ahead and move up because then my top set will be pushing around 18 and 20. So we'll hit this, and then I'm gonna do some shoulder flies before I start into my side raises and stuff. Because again, I'm shoulder dominant, so that's gonna burn my front delts out, which it shouldn't, but I have terrible luck with my chest. So, but we'll burn out front delts and chest with the flies, then we'll move into some side raises, and then I'll actually superset side raises with the Body flat press. Again, a little different than what my coach has wrote out for me, but again, I'm feeling what I'm doing, activating real good. I'm moving up in everything every week, so I use that as a judge. I'm one of those you really can't overtrain. So if I'm moving up every week, then I'm not overtraining for sure. If I'm not just can't lift my arms the day before I gotta do chest again, I'm good to go. So let's get at it. Well, same as last week, but I went up on all my chest movements with my first 2 exercises, and both back downs went up greatly. So I'm satisfied with that. Again, we put shoulders after chest because I'm shoulder dominant. And so again, even though I didn't quite get better there, I still take that as a success. We'll see what the next 2 sets do. So if I move up 1 rep in each, that's still progressive overload, so I'm still succeeding and moving forward. So on that second set, I did get 9. It was a struggle though. So again, Want 10, that would be great, but got to be realistic. So feel 9's very, very attainable. So let's get 9. Let's get those boulder shoulders. Come on, come on. Not quite as good as I wanted, but again, through the whole set, 1 up. So that's progression. So as you're out there, you're lifting, don't beat yourself up on 1 set, 1 exercise. You know, this is a marathon, not a race. So again, great day. So I'll do 2 more sets of that right there. My last set here. Chest feeling good. Been good finishing to the chest today. Get these knocked out. Then move on to them side downs. Oh, yes, sir. Trying to get that upper shelf. I'm just setting my plate on it. You know, that way, when I'm sitting on the couch eating, and it'll be like this. Just like that. I'm thinking, how that, man, yeah. And so here we're gonna start with the side raises. I try to do a slight pause at the top and then control down. I don't let it come all the way to here. I try to keep it out to keep tension on them side delts. So again, 3 sets, 16. Last set, let's get it. So cable wire raises, good way to finish out your shoulder day, get a good burn throughout all of it. So that right there is my last exercise for today. So it's been a pretty good one. So that wrapped up my shoulder day and chest. Great pump, great activation. Went up in all lifts, you know, maybe not every set went up, but again, every lift went up. Great day. All season's going great. I'm sitting 261-ish this week, and still seeing ab veins on my one side. Still got lines in my legs. So again, starting to get fluffy, but that, hey, that's that time of year, so it's growth season. So growth season, I'm growing in that word. So we mentioned at the beginning of this video that our thoughts are not our thoughts, or not the thoughts of God. You know, He only has good thoughts for us. So if you're struggling, if you're down, out, lost, you don't know, we need to get into the Word, because again, and even if you feel like this was written years ago and it don't apply to today's world, I promise you it does. You just got to read it in context and look, ask God to remove the veil from it. And we see, you know, in Matthew 4:1-11, when Jesus was in the desert, you know, He was tempted. And the very first tempt that the devil put on Him, what did Jesus say? He said, "It is written, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that proceeds from the mouth of God." So we can't do it on our own. You know, it's written in here, you know, God is the truth, the way, and life. So again, if you need prayers, reach out to me. I'll pray for you. If you need a Bible, reach out to me. I'll get you a Bible. And hey, let's just keep growing in faith and growing those arms. Let's get it. Love y'all.